Hey, since my chair is broken and I am now on the ground and there's not really that much to do, and I are finished, this whole sketchbook thing, so I'm gonna give a little tour, a little sketchbook. Um, okay, I got this thing during like 2016 or 20, I think 2016, 2017. I'm not sure. No, I got it one in like 2017. Okay, and in the first couple of page, it's just mainly these guys. They are this is my boy Davon. This is Tyson, and this is Cheriki. But I usually call him Dae, Kai, and Che. The next couple of page is just like post practices, things that I would prefer not to show you if I'm being completely honest. Can I show you these? Okay, only on this page. But you understand. Okay, these are basically expression stuff, showing them through the time with like teary eyes because I don't know, I was obsessed with drawing tears at that point, I guess. This is Kaisen, through the years. This is Daewon, and this is Che, but this time he was already dead. But the next page is pretty inconsistent because I only draw on this page for like a year, I think, and then I started drawing on this other page. But it's also inconsistent because I would usually not touch this page at all, and randomly I would get like a spark to like put it in. So I have no idea, honestly, like the timestamp of any of these drawings or doodles, I guess. But this is one of my character. Like he is called Hani. He doesn't have eyeballs, but he see through these little flower around his head. He was character created mainly for role playing or like a group role play, I think, but it never really panned out that well. I think the role play stopped early on, but maybe I got out of the role play early on. I don't remember. I think maybe I quit sometime. I don't know. But this is another one. This is actually pretty new, I think. I call this Cold Summer. This occurred during summer. I don't know which summer it was. But I was home alone. There was no friends, no family members I could call up and be like, hey, do you want to hang out or something? Like, none. So I ended up drawing myself sitting on the floor like what I am doing now. With little stuffies like the one that I have on my bed. So, this is actually one of the first few things that I've drawn that have like bunch of details in the background. Actually, I'm not sure. I think I draw something really pretty detailed digitally once. It was a fan art of something. Okay, so this is actually this is like basically the thing was I thought of this story fan fiction, I think, I don't remember, of two people, right? Both of them are superheroes. One of them is like, and they're both dating each other, but the other one doesn't know the other one is the superhero. Well, the thing is like this kid is kind of an anti-hero. Not really. It's more of a like it's kind of like Batman kind of deal. Like he doesn't exactly have powers. He's just like have like technologies on his side, and he different from Batman. He doesn't have the gruffy voice, but he does change his voice. He's more of a playful character. Um, he doesn't work within the law, while this kid he kind of like works for the government, kind of. I think, I don't remember. But they're dating in their normal life. He doesn't know his lover is this guy. So yeah. Okay. But basically, these characters were created for that story, and I never really do anything other than that with them. Okay, so this is my character. These two are twins. His name is, as you say, Alam. Yeah, they're both the same. I basically created them under the prompt of like flower crowns and cute looking guys, I guess. I don't know. But these two are twins. He's the older twin, I think, and he is the younger twin. Uh, he is taller than this dude, and I forgot. Basically, like I basically forgot most things about them because I haven't used them for so long. I think these characters also made mainly for role playing. Um, Before going to the other page, which is like take place a lot longer after this one, just gonna keep flipping, see if I can find anything else. I didn't find anything off them, so let's just flip. So this this sorry. This is a collection of tiny fan arts, I think. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw these things, or if you follow me on Tumblr, you probably saw these. A lot of the doodles in here I don't really post anywhere, but these are one of the ones that I did post. This is of Harry and Louis, you know, if you know about my obsession with them recently. Yeah, I draw them a lot. Maybe a lot more than I probably should. This is also a drawing of Harry and Louis, but it's a bit different. It was a initial concept art of like the concept is that there are there are some children born with golden hair, kind of, and you know, golden hair is gold is rare around that around you know that around that area, and usually when there's a child born with the blessing of having golden hair, people would always kind of like try to exploit it, like cut his hair and sell it or something. So he ran away, and this kid centuries ago, he's an angel to protect people with the golden hair, and centuries ago he was in love with somebody, and he protected that person with the golden hair, but they died, and ever since then he has been kind of neglecting his work until like he was forced to work with this guy. And I think the main story was that he is the reincarnation of the character that this guy loved, but I'm not too sure. He has a broken wing because he refused to do anything, so people, I don't remember the main story. Maybe they broke his wings. I forgot. I made it the story, the concept art and such, with a friend of mine. We haven't really done much with the idea, so now it's just idling as a concept art on in there. What is it? Even when everything is against me, at least I'd still have you. Alright. Enough with the cheesy things. Okay. This is more Louis and Harry, I guess. It's actually on the same pose as the other three that I drew. As I said, these are varied in times. Yeah, I never really kept them. It is a doodle book. It is a sketchbook. I don't sketch, periodically. Yeah. This guy, I have no idea what he is. I was just having an idea of drawing a close-up shot of a random character with wings and such, because I wanted to, some tattoos and such. To be honest, even with this look, this character is definitely a dude, knowing me. But yeah, there's an Adam apple. Yeah, this is a dude, knowing me. Yeah, I like drawing, I guess, feminine guys for some reason. Okay, more Larry. You don't have to follow me on Tumblr or Twitter to to see this. I think I made like a PNV out of these sketches. It's basically a picture animated video of these character following the song. I don't remember what song it is, but it was a very cute and adorable love song. This was the peak of my career, alright? Every doodle looked decent. It was a peak of my career. Now, I don't know, now varied. So this thing was also a close-up one, drawn in the same day as the other one, but it didn't turn out as well as I wanted to. It actually didn't turn out, like anything at all. Apparently this was drawn in 2018, alright. Okay, there's a date. Yeah. Anyway, This is the continuation of the other thing that you saw. As I said, there was the peak of my career. Mostly every doodle looked actually decent, and I don't know how I can get back to that point of my life. But I'll treasure it. I'll treasure the fact that it does exist. Alright. This is my character, Mari Elizabeth. This page you should only just have her just here. Mary Elizabeth is a demon slash ghost of sort that a character summoned to do their bidding for her to do his bidding. And I think they fell in love. I'm not sure. She protected him. She kind of did everything she could to protect him. I think she was also in a lesbian relationship with another demon that served a different guy who happens to be the rival of the guy that she was serving. You know, it was complicated. This was drawn way after. And this is like, but it also belonged to the other thing. The other, Larry thing. This is me, and this is the friend that I drew. This picture that I drew of my friend. There we go. This is a continuation. If you saw that PMV, you would know what this is. If you know like the conspiracy about Larry, you would probably understand this. But if you don't, I apologize. Alright, this is another of my character. This character was also created mostly for role-playing, I think, but I'm not sure. His name is Uchi. He is a young, small guy who I completely forgot his personality. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot his personality. I remember one of my friend really liked them because she said she was really cute, and that's all I remember. I have no recollection of his personality, anything. On this page is also it's not a continuation of the thing, but it's like I saw a prompt, like so it's like here you go, love hot tea because it's you hot tea. Shut up. And I saw the prompt and I drew it because I'm weird. A continuation of that PMV thing, and I really liked it. It turned out really, really, really good. Oh, there's the name. I was like, I don't remember. But yeah, so there's the name. I do adore. And if you notice, there are some like frames that are a bit different than the other frame, mostly because there's like blank space that I didn't know what to put into. So I just slammed those into those blank spaces. Haha. Ow. Don't resent me. Listen to my orders. Sorry. Okay. This is one of my other characters. Her name is Pink. She actually started out as a sim character, funny enough. I created a sim character wearing sweater and galaxy tights with like pink hair. One side of her eyes was covered. And I called her Pink. I ended up putting her with another character of my friends. They became a lesbian couple that we were pretty proud of at the time. And then I completely changed her design later on for some reason, and now she looked like this. Yeah. I think her original story was that she was a witch who found a lost vampire. Who basically like she's a witch who has a house, who that stores like a bunch of like supernatural beings just so that she can protect them from the human world, like because in that universe human try to murder other things than that is not human, and she protect them. She's a witch, and she found the other character who happens to be a vampire and saved them, and they fall in love. This is Niall. It's drawn a lot longer after this one, but this is Nyler. Ick. This is another close-up one. So this one didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to be. But this is I think I was inspired by someone to draw this, but it was basically Harry Styles with freckles and deer horns because why not? Okay, this is another PMV. As you can see here, Louis plus One Direction. Can I get a witness? I am the man. I don't know what that's. You can see there are multiple frames. I didn't draw him wearing any clothes because why would I? Yeah. Okay, that was on April. Jesus, why? It was the peak of my career. Again, it was also summer, so. Yeah, love is all the time to look at each other. As love is constant touch and all the time standing together. And Lee standing, yeah. I am obsessed, as you can see. Please save me from this hellhole. This is another one. Before this page only consists of this character. His name is Remu. This is not his original design at all. I think this was actually the first time I like the third time I redesigned him, or like at least give him some different clothes. He is a character created as a side character for roleplay. Funny enough, I think when he started out, he was a suicidal, depressed, or at least not depressed, but he has like bipolar. I think I remember vaguely, because he was supposed to have depression, but then, well, he was just a character who have like a lot of weird symptoms that would indicate that one would have depression, because I kind of base most of his personality of myself to him, like myself at the time to him, and he ended up being a gender neutral, gender fluid. I call him a he. I'm sorry, but he is gender fluid. He wears feminine and manly clothes whenever he feels like it, but most of the time it's pretty feminine. Sometimes he just wear female clothes. He was depressed, but also he ended up having bipolar, because there are times when he just do things that depressed people wouldn't do, but like bipolar people would. I don't know why. I just end up randomly happen to put disorders onto him. I don't know. He's a bit weird. Oh yeah, he cannot feel physical pain. That was also one of his Stitch. His Stitch, like, that was also one of his thing, and yeah. He's a pretty messed up character. I actually loved him a lot for some reason. I just loved his design at the time, I guess. He had a lot of, when he started, he had a lot of frills on his sweater, and then he just turned out to be cute, and I just like his relationship with the other character that he was with, and now I redesigned him to have really frilly clothes, because I'm obsessed with frills. Deal with it. Alright, this is another one. This is a Harry style doodle. As you can see, I am obsessed. This one is actually one of the ones that my mom actually really liked, and I think a lot of people like as well. This is based on one of the pictures that Harry's friend posted of him just sitting on a tree, and I just draw it. And this is Louis Tomlinson. I think I based it on one of the picture of his friend that posted of him. Why do I draw pictures of his friend posting? This is also Louis Tomlinson. This is another one of Louis. This one turned out bad, so I don't think I ever uploaded that. This one I uploaded, but I didn't really like it that much. I uploaded this one, and I proudly uploaded that one. Flip! Oh, this is kind of personal. So this is of me and a friend. Yeah. Close friends. But yeah, that one's kind of personal. This is kind of like a humanized version of a of a hedgehog. That's all I'm gonna say. If you have been following my Twitter, you would probably know what it means. Alright, so this is a small little comic about how I always meet people who claim they're small or short, and I'm always shorter than them. This is another comic for of like Larry. As said, I'm very obsessed. Alright, this was supposed to be a another PMV, but uh, but it never really panned out. This was based on one of Niall's song, I believe, but it's never really panned out that well. I'm actually really sad. Okay, this is I gave up at that point. And this is Peter Pan Louie and Fairy Harry. Okay, let's go back here. This is this is also bleh, sorry. This is also another attempt as a PMV. This one is a Taylor song, if I remember correctly. This blue eye is green eyes and freckled in the smile in the back of my mind, making me feel like. Yeah, this is definitely a Taylor song. There was like I wanted to make more PMVs, because I am obsessed with them and they're a lot easier to make than animation or like animatic, but for many reasons I just couldn't, like, I keep running out of ideas or something, and it's just like it just never pan out too well for me. And this one I also gave up halfway, I think. Maybe one day when I feel like it, I'll take the pictures of these one and post them as like unfinished PNVs and such. But yeah, it didn't pan out that well. It didn't pan out well. I gave up halfway on it. So, okay. This was also supposed to be another comic of Larry, probably, if you can see Louis' head. But yeah, this is also a Larry fan art. As you can see, I was very obsessed. And I think I still am, but I'm not on Twitter anymore, so I don't know. So this is Louis. He was supposed to have like this like punkish look, so I don't know why I gave him red. And this is Harry. He's supposed to have a pastel-y look. This is one of the first time that I got a pack of like new markers that was given to me by my cousin, and I was like, oh, I wanted to try it out and like see how it looks. And it turned to this. It's not too bad, but it's not my favorite. So, anyway, going back. This is a fan art of Louis based on a manip, which is basically an edit of Louis Tomlinson. So, this is following the meme of like sending half the heart, and the other person would send back half the heart, and then he sent a middle finger. This one's weird. I'm not gonna show you. We're gonna keep it pretty PG, so I'm just gonna go flash through it. Yeah. Happy Friendship Day. Yeah, very close friend to my friend, as you can clearly see. Alright, we have arrived at the end. Well, not really the end, but okay. This is Remu. As I said, the other kid with the frilly clothes. Yeah, I changed the design a lot. This is one of the designs that he has. He has like 2 more designs. But this one is his summer look. He have his hair all tied up. He's drawing by the windows. This is Philip and Damien, or Pip and Damien. This is actually an AU, or alternate universe, of Pip and Damien from South Park, I think. I created them as kind of like fan art at the time. And then I fell in love with them, and I ended up making a Philip and Damien, which is pretty different from these guys, but the concept of that fanfic was there. Because in the fanfic, Pip, who in the canon world, it's just a kid in elementary school, but my Pip was kind of like an angel given to Earth to watch over people, but he got bullied instead. Yada yada yada. And in my story, when I turn him into like an original character and change up his design and everything, he is basically just an angel who got kidnapped and end up falling in love with a demon. So, and he's the demon. His design also kind of changed, but not that drastically. This is a character called Sketchkun. Sketch Boy. Yeah, Sketch Boy. He's just a sketch boy. Whenever you draw him, you never really finish him. This is my these are my boys, Pon and Suki. I think I might have mixed up their name. Yeah, I think the first time I draw them, they were in like a similar pose, and it was basically a redraw of that. These are my two characters. They were made mainly for role playing. They are twins, Hibiki and Chinaki. Chinaki is very chill, very happy and cheery all the time, and Hibiki is your classic tsundere. I drew sparkle eyes. Going back here, this is pretty recent. I drew it on the 8th of November. This is Daivon. You remember in the first page ever, there's like 3 characters, Daivon, Kaisen, and Chiriki, which is Daiv, Kai, and Che. So this is Dae in phase 4. In their story, there's 4 phases, and this is the phase 4. This is how he looked all grown up, and this is how Kai looked all grown up and, you know, not corrupted. And he's not corrupted either, which is good for him. This is Che. At this point, he is already dead, as you can see. This is phase 4. That's why he remained childlike, because he is already dead. This is Lloyd. He's a secret character, but as you can see, it says also dead. I don't know when I'm gonna release the story, or if I'm gonna make it a thing to the public, but yeah, all you need to know is that he dies eventually. As everybody will someday. Alright, we have arrived at the end. These are very recent. November 9th. But recent characters. You know, everybody else, like every other character is like a year old or something. Or like 2 years or 3 years old. But these characters are very new. His name is Mia, and he is Chuavon, even though I didn't really write anything up here. But he's Chuavon. This is them. He's this guy bigger, this guy smaller, and this is Chuavon being bigger, and he's being smaller. The reason behind this thing is because the the prompt for the story was that he is a serial killer. He who is a demon, had a liking towards him, but then, I'm not gonna tell you the whole story, but something happened. This guy basically died, and he waits for reincarnation of him, and they always end up fighting each other during each reincarnation, even if he turned out to be bigger than him or like smaller than him, you know, things like that. But I'm gonna change up their story later on. It's not official. They're very new. I didn't really think that much on their story just yet. So yeah. So there's also a couple of design choices, like he follows a Japanese street style called Harajuku. Harajuku is basically like, you know, every glittery, every cute thing you slap on you. He has a lot of bandages, and he is a demon who just try his best to be a thug, and it doesn't work. Maybe, who knows. Yeah, I like this one better when he's like all wearing clothes and everything. Okay, so that is it for. Oh, yeah, you know. It starts with them and ends with them. Chuavon is actually Daivon's little brother. So, thank you for watching. I don't know if you even watched this at all, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know if anybody even watches these, but that was my video. Thank you for watching. Bye.